Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel Talks with A. I remain yours truly, Mrs. Daughter O2, welcoming you again to yet another exciting and inspiring episode on this channel. Thank you for being here with me. God bless you. So how have you been? How are things going on with you? Yeah, I know life can be a handful sometimes, but we'll get through it. The Bible says better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. So I'm one person that is very hopeful of the fact that yesterday is gone, today is another day, and we'll have better stories to tell and testimonies to share together. So I encourage you, keep hope alive. Don't give up. Don't give in. And I know that you will testify at the end of the day. So God bless you. Welcome back. So let's dive into the topic of today. And today I have a topic that's very, very, inspiring to me, even as an individual, and it's just simply titled Exploring the Power of Sisterhood. Exploring the power of true sisterhood. I put it that way, true sisterhood, because everyone can claim to be a sister, but it takes a true sister to be a sister. All right. So what true sisterhood helps us to achieve is that it helps us to share our light and dark seasons of our lives together as we journey through life. When I have you as a sister, you have me as a sister. I'm not going to be just a seasonal sister, but I'm going to be a sister for all seasons of life. In your good days and in your bad days, you should be assured that you have sisters that are solidly behind you, behind your journey. That's what this topic is about today. So, true sisterhood helps us to see the best of who we truly are in the eyes of another person. For you to truly be a true sister to me, that means that there is something about me that you have seen. So, it makes us to see the very best versions of ourselves through the eyes of others. I know the validations and the affirmations that flows through someone that genuinely sees you for who you are. That's what makes true sisterhood powerful and meaningful. People see you for who you truly are, and when they affirm you, when they validate you, it makes you to know that you have something to offer. You are not empty. You are not alone. That you have people that truly see you and truly recognize what you represent. So that's what makes, sisterhood so solid and beautiful. So I encourage you, be a good sister. Be a good friend. Value the relationships that you have around you. The female relationships that you have around you, your friendships, value them. Because you see, when I'm talking about sisterhood on this topic, I'm not just talking about sisterhood based on blood relations. So I can define right now what I meant by sisterhood on this episode. That sisterhood is a bond that exists between two or more persons that are not always related by blood. They are not always related by blood. So you are not my sister because we are blood related. But I'm your sister, you are my sister by the choices we make, the investments we make in each other's lives. So true sisters love themselves genuinely, yes. True sisters honor one another. True sisters trust one another. They treat one another as true sisters should treat one another. That's what I'm talking about on this episode. So God bless you as you endeavor to be a true sister indeed to someone and enjoy the beauty of true sisterhood. Now someone will ask me, what's the importance of sisterhood? Number one importance of sisterhood is that it gives you peace in the midst of the storms of life. We all go through unpredictable seasons of life, unimaginable seasons of life. So what true sisterhood offers you is that it gives you peace. The Bible says a man shall be a covering from the wind. You need people in your life that you know will cover you at such times of life where you are vulnerable, when you can't help yourself, when you doubt your own ability and capabilities. You need people in your life that will hold you up, as it were, and cover your shame. So one thing that is very important about sisterhood is that it gives you peace in the midst of the storm. It challenges you to be the very best version of yourself. True sisters encourage one another to be the very best versions of themselves. They see the good in each other. They point it out to one another, and they help us to nurture those good values in us and virtues in us and make us to be the very best versions of ourselves. Now, true sisterhood is characterized by trust. It's characterized by truth. It's characterized by loyalty. It's characterized by forgiveness. It's characterized by compassion. And it's characterized by dependability. These things I've mentioned are things that makes true sisterhood what it is. We are on this journey together. That's what we are saying. We trust ourselves. We are loyal to ourselves. We forgive ourselves when we wrong ourselves. We are passionate and compassionate towards one another. And we are dependable. We can rely on ourselves. We can depend on ourselves. That's what true sisterhood offers. Those are the important things we gain when we have true sisterhood in our lives. And then I want us to also consider the core values of true sisterhood. Number one is that true sisterhood is actually genuinely loving, caring, and covering one another throughout the journey of life. I'm not going to be your sister for a while. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm going to be a sister to you in all seasons of your life. I'll be there to love you. I'll be there to care for you. And I'll be there to cover you. Cover your shame. Cover your lack. Cover your weakness. Cover everything I need to cover all through the journey of life. So in true sisterhood, we complement one another. We don't compete. In true sisterhood, we collaborate. We are not in any competition with one another. No, we don't do that in true sisterhood. If I'm truly your sister, I should be relaxed with you, telling you what I'm going through and what is happening in my life without being intimidated or held back by the fact that, oh, you may not take it well. So in true sisterhood, we don't compete. We collaborate. We complement. We assist one another to be the very best versions of ourselves. We love ourselves. We honor ourselves as we should as true sisters. It's only when we do that we can truly say that we are sisters indeed. Now, remember, I said this sisterhood topic I'm treating right now is not the sisterhood that is based on blood. I'm talking about sisterhood that is based on friendships that are turned into sisters that are never necessarily related by blood. That's what I'm talking about. So I hope you're following me. God bless you. So when you have people in your life that you can rely on, people that you can call at any moment of your life that will answer you, you are a blessed person. And it doesn't just happen, you see. It happens over time by the conscious investment you make in this relationship that you find yourself. There are some friendships that are spanned over the years that are no longer friendships. So when you hear them introduce themselves, they will say to you, she's not my friend. She's more than a friend to me. She has become a sister. When people introduce you like that, it then means that you have crossed over from being just friends to being sisters, So that's what I'm talking about on this episode. And every day we have opportunities of forming these alliances. People come into our space on a daily basis. We should not be careless with the relationships that God has given to us. Help will come, but God will use people to bring those helps to us. Yes. Comfort will come. God will pass through people to bring that comfort to us. And as a person, as an individual, you must be sure of at least 2 or 3 persons that are constant in your life. I call them pillars. You must have some pillars in your life. True sisterhood gives you that stability. You know you are not dealing with life issues alone. You have people at your back, holding you by the back and by their side. You know that you are not alone. People cannot just mash on you and you don't have nobody to stand for you. When you have true sisterhood going on for you, you see that you are not alone. You feel like, man, you can take the world. It gives you confidence. It gives you the sense of stability and belonging. It makes you feel you belong to some group of people that have your back, That's what true sisterhood offers. So I encourage us on this episode, please nurture your relationships, please. The life we are living, the days that we find ourselves are so unpredictable. I'm telling you the truth. So many things are happening in people's lives. If you don't have people will just say hello and walk away. Nobody will feel your pain. When you have true sisters, you don't need to say much. They hear you. Yes. You don't need to ask. They know you are in need. They supply your need. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. It's a gift from God. And God has given us those gifts in the lives of people that He brings our way. Yes. Look closely to those people in our lives and then pick from the people that we will invest ourselves and our time and our blessings and our love on to nurture into sisterhood, because it will be a defense for you when you need it most. That's what I'm saying. So right now, I want us to discuss some rules that guides true sisterhood. Number 1, celebrate each other's success. Do not be jelly over each other's success. What do I mean? When someone in your group, amongst your sisters that you have called sisters, is making progress, that's the progress of the group. You don't look at it as, is it only you? And what does that mean? It doesn't matter. Big deal. No, you don't do that. You celebrate each other's successes, because the success of one in that sisterhood group is the success of all. Number 2, learn how to respect each other's space. You will learn how not to trample on each other's space. Respect yourselves enough to know how far you go with one another in some issues of life, so that you don't brush yourselves and fall upon yourselves and then cause a lot of chaos. All right. Learn how to keep secrets. You have to keep secrets, the secrets of one another. In that sisterhood, if you have sisterhood, group of sisters, group of friends that have turned into sisters, you have the responsibility of keeping one another's secret. Very important. And then also keep one another's confidences. If any member of that group tells you something and say, I just wanted to be with you, keep that confidence. Save it. You don't need to discuss with everybody else in that group. If the person wants to share it with the whole group, the person can do so. But if the person tells you, as an individual and say, can you just, it's between us, respect that. Very, very important. And then accept each other's differences. Everyone in that group will not be the same. The temperaments are different. Appreciate the fact that every one of you cannot be the same in that group. And just accept each other for who you truly are and enjoy the graces that you all bring to the table. And then another thing also, learn how to share what you have. What is mine is yours. I'm okay, you are okay. I have, you have. So when one person have in a group of sisters, let it not be like it's the only person making it. The person should be willing to share. Once they talk to me about it, don't be shy. That's where that word comes, naked and not ashamed, because you are not ashamed to be who you truly are in the face and in the midst of the people you have called sisters. You share what you have. You gain experiences from one another. Today is your turn. Tomorrow will be my turn. But as long as it's happening in the group, everyone in the group is benefiting from it. And then another thing that we do to make sisterhood solid is that we help to develop one another. Help to develop one another. Is it by reading a book together? Let's read a book together, analyze it together, just have a good time. Sometimes you plan holidays. You go on vacations together. You plan things together just so that you build up one another. I'm doing a course. I think you will like it. It's a good one. I'll register for you, Can you just come along with me? Let's do it together. Things that you can do together to make your relationships more stronger. Listen, everything that is alive grows. Every relationship that you cultivate today grows. That's why loyalty towards one another grows, your trust level grows, your compassion grows, your ability to forgive one another and tolerate one another grows, your ability to depend on one another and rely on one another grows over the years, because you are consciously invested in that relationship. Something happened to a friend of mine not long ago, and I saw the beauty of true sisterhood. I tell you the truth, that when you call 100 answers, you have people. When you have people that you can call in the middle of the night that will answer to your call, not just answer to come to your head, then you are a blessed one. And that is cultivated. You can cultivate your friendships and turn them into sisterhood. That's what I'm encouraging us to do. Do not take anyone in your space for granted. Build strong bonds. Make sure that you are real and you are sincere. Listen, you cannot have true sisterhood except you are real, you are sincere, you are genuine. It must come from the heart, not from the lips. You must be connected from your heart. Your heart must be binded together as a group of people, as a group of women that have decided to be sisters for life. Listen, what you have, you will outlive you. You will give it to your children, to such generations that they cannot define if they are related by blood or by friendship. Or you hear them to say, meet my brother, meet my sister, because the parents have, handed over to them quality sisterhood that has made the children to have a large family. Could be a family of just one daughter or one son. And then because of the beauty and the blessing of sisterhood, that one son, that one daughter now have several other siblings from different mothers. It's beautiful, isn't it? So I encourage us on this episode, please appreciate, value, cultivate, nurture, and invest in your relationships so that you will have sisterhood going on for you, because you need it. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, you need it. And sisterhood is such a blessing. I've seen one recently, and I'm blessed to have some groups of women that I can call sisters. Because you see, the beauty of life is that when you see people being kind and nice to somebody, you feel loved already from afar. And I see love all over, and I'm so proud. And I salute you, sisters. I salute you, sisters. You rose up to the occasion, and I'm proud to call you sisters. God bless sisters all over the world, and God bless us all. So this is all I have for you on this episode. Until I come your way again on yet another interesting and inspiring episode, this is me, Dee, saying thank you for being here with me. God bless you. But please, like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel, and be a blessing. Thank you so much. Bye. God bless you.